Happy May Day! I was checking the news. It started in Scandinavia. It went to Spain, Italy, Greece, Iraq, Turkey, Kurdistan in Iraq, Sanandaj in Iran. They were all out. And there was one slogan: no to 1%. But that wasn't the whole thing. They said power to 99%. That's what they said. In Egypt, in Tunisia, they have Mubarak. They have Ben Ali. The 1% represented by these dictators for more than 40 years. So when they say no to Mubarak means no to 1%. In North America, in Europe, which we have monkeys every 4 years to change, our slogan is no to 1%, because it doesn't matter. I've been here for more than 20 years. I've never seen any government comes and say, I am increasing the education budget. I'm increasing the budget for healthcare. I'm increasing more affordable house. Everything I've heard in the last decade, at least, is austerity. Tighten your belt one more time. Give it to us so we can bail out this big corporation from GM to the bank. And this is all about May Day.
Which bank?
May Day start with 8 hours work. 8 hours per day for working class.
Who's back? Who's back?
And it starts in North America. It starts in the United States. They throw grenades, they kill workers, and then they arrest the activists. They try them, they execute them, so they can destroy the whole history. They did even more. They said nothing happened. They even changed their working day, the working class day, to Labor Day, to September. So they can force us to forget about our history. So the 1% not only get the power, but also write history for us. But as you can see, it's end of their era. They don't have any solution.
Why not?
One of my friends had a speech on this weekend. He said, when we were young, he's about 65. The IMF or whatever financial used to go, for example, to Iran, to Shah in Iran, and say you have to have land reform. It used to go to Egypt and say, if you do this, we can vaccinate people. But today, anybody goes from Africa, any goes from Asia, any country goes from Europe, any country goes from North America, they have one solution. And what is that? You know it. Austerity. Tied it up. Make the workers cheaper. So we can maintain our profit. That's why they don't have any other solution. The solution is very simple.
What?
Bring the life standard, the living standard of us in North America, in Europe, combine it with the workers in China, divided by 2. That's the future, if we let it happen. Have no doubt that if we let them, that's what they are planning to do to us. They pay a skilled worker $500 per month in China. In North America, average is about 4,000 or 5,000 a skilled worker. The future divided by 2, when you add them up, 22,000. That's what, 2,200. That's what is going to happen. And everything else is going to go down. May Day, when it started, working class workers were working 12 hours, 14 hours, 16 hours. There is a poster. At that time they said 8 hours work, 8 hours rest, 8 hours sleep. The 1% did all the trick they had. With the struggle, we were able to get the 8 hours per day work. More than 60 to 70 years ago. But in 70 years, what we have gained? Did we improve?
No.
Still 8 hours per day. At that time, there wasn't internet. There wasn't even fax machine. The productivity was maybe 1,000th of what we had now. But we gained 8 hours. And now, they tell us, if you have a job, be happy.
Why?
They just cut another probably couple of hundred people yesterday from parts Canada or other unions. Every day they unemployed people. Why? Because they don't have any solution. They have a conference in Switzerland. The bankers, not us, the bankers said this way of growth doesn't have any future. We have to find another way. And they haven't figured it out. Whatever they say about growth is a lie. They know that. You don't need to know economy. If they lay off more people, if they cut the spending, if there is no demand for the goods and service, there won't be any investment. Those 1%, they are lying on the piles of money right now. Every company have billions of dollars. You heard it on the news.
Money. There's no money. You mean Looney Tunes?
But they cannot spend. They cannot invest. Why? Because we do not get any raise. We cannot afford to buy any more goods. Our credit card is at the maximum. The bank doesn't loan any more money. Students have trillion dollar. It's more than the combine of all the credit lines in United States. There is no room. That's why I'm repeating the message of the May Day working people who were killed for 8-hour per day work. That message is still alive. No to 1%, all power to the 99%. That's the only solution. Thank you.